A lot of people do not get a breakthrough when they're going through hard times, when they are troubled, when they're calling on the Lord, when they need guidance. You know why I think so? After going through all that I've gone through in this past year of hurt, trauma, discouragement, losing family members through death, whether it was relationship wise, seeing differences, or even because I'm rocking with the Lord, right? The reason why a lot of people do not get that breakthrough that's needed in order for them to get to the other side, to get to their destiny, to get to what God designed them to do and be, and to use their gifts, their spiritual gifts and things of that nature, or even to get a healing, it's because they stop. It's called praying without ceasing for a reason. It's very hard, and I don't judge anybody. I will say it's not for the weak. When you're going through a hard time, when all you know is tears, hurt, and pain, you don't hear God, you don't hear a response, you don't know what to do, it will get hard to want to get on your knees and pray, to open your Bible, to go to community such as church and things of that nature, or even want to just get up in the morning. You want to feel isolated sometimes, maybe even. You want to sit in that brokenness because that's all you may even know. And you may get angry at God even during that process. Trust me, I've been there. But what I will say is you have to keep going through the motions. You have to get mad at God if that's what you choose to do, but take it to God. See, where you mess up is when you're mad at him, you want to turn your back on him and talk about him, or let that harbor in your heart instead of taking it to him and telling him in prayer, just a clear conversation like you would do to you or I or a friend or a family member, and let him know how you really feel about him. Let him know where you're falling short, what you need help on. And you have to keep daily. Pick up your cross daily. Even when you don't hear him, you have to be faithful. That's when you'll get the breakthrough eventually. And you have to have faith. Faith is knowing without seeing. It will be done. A lot of us stop because of our mindset. Your mind. You're blocking yourself from reaching your breakthrough because you're telling yourself negative stuff, or you're also listening to what the enemy is feeding you, which is not what God told you. Remember what God told us, right? He go ahead of us. He will not leave us nor forsake us. That when we were made, he said, what was it? That it was done well in Genesis. So you have to remember the truths and not the lies. Remember the truths. That will help you to keep going on and on. That's why you have to get in your Bible. That's why you have to read your word. Push through of what your flesh is feeling, of trying to tear you away from the Lord and on your walk. You have to go through you have to go through the hurt and the suffering, right? Because it's molding you to be put on your armor, is molding you to put on that armor of salvation. So when you get to where you need to go, you are ready for war, you're ready for battle, right? But a lot of people stop because how they're feeling. Don't listen to your feelings.